Well, I'm not sure what that is. It's underneath my asparagus. Some kind of mold or fungus. I don't know. Weird looking though. I'll have to keep an eye on it. But what I'm looking at here is my kamungai from the Philippines. It's growing good. There's another one over there. Another growing over that way too. And over here, there's some here, and there's one over there. And there's one here, one there, one there, and one there. Everywhere I planted it, there's at least one growing. So that's good. Let me go check the ones up front. I call this the front. Yeah, that's growing. Cat laid on it over here, but it's still growing. And there's one growing there. I planted some new. After about a week, I didn't see nothing growing, so I planted some new ones in here. But they haven't come up yet. That was my backup. I thought, oh, if the other ones didn't come up, at least I'll have the new ones might come up, and then I can transplant them. Anyway, looks like my beets aren't doing too good. But I don't have any big jobs to do today. Actually, I don't have any jobs to do today, any work. But I want to do something. It's a little windy, but not if it's a comfortable wind. It's right around 80 degrees already, I think. I know. Yeah, right around 80. It feels good. Yeah. I got a job I want to do on the tractor. Well, it's not really on the tractor, but I want to try to fix something that's not working right. And that was a good time to try to work on it. Got all the springs done on the fence. That's good. And I could cut grass. I thought about cutting grass, but I don't know. We'll see. Be a good day to cut grass. Nothing else to do, so maybe I'll do that. But first I want to work on that tractor part. Or not tractor part, but something that attaches to the tractor. Okay, let's do that. Today I want to work on this third arm. I think they call that a turnbuckle. I'm not sure. But anyway, for some reason I'm not able to screw it. It's got a lock there, but I can release that lock. But even I can't when I try to draw that screw in. When I turn that buckle in the middle, or that thing in the middle, it draws the threads in or out. Yeah. When they go in, it shortens it. When they go out, it lengthens it. But for some reason, I can't draw it. I can only go so far. The threads can only go in so far. But so I need to take it all apart and see if I can figure out and clean all the threads out. See what's causing it to screw up or get stuck, should I say. Okay, let me work on that. I think the problem might be on that end, because that end is really tight. Right now I'm trying to screw those threads out. And this one here is loose. See? That's loose in the thread, so it's real tight there, so somehow that's probably impacted with some grease or something. I'm going to keep unscrewing it and see what happens. Hopefully I can get it back together. If I can't fix it, then I'll have to buy a new one. because this ain't working right. Well, I think I cleaned it up and fixed it. They thread all the way out and thread all the way in by hand, so I'll see how it works on the tractor and the mower. Okay, I think it worked better now. It was just dirty. There's a bunch of dirt on the threads on the inside. Okay, I need to start covering that hole with something. Yeah, tape it or put a cloth on it or something when I don't need to use it, because that's how the dirt gets in and clings to the grease. All right, let's hook it back up. Well, I got it hooked to the tractor. Now I got to hold that in and unscrew it by hand until it goes out far enough to reach that pin. Then I'll see how it works. Well, it works better. Works better now. Look, I got an idea. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix that hole there with something. Why didn't I think of that before? That's I put a bolt through the hole. Pretty good fit too. Any bigger it'd be too tight. Any smaller it would let some dirt in. But I'm gonna make an improvement. Instead of that washer, I'm gonna get a piece of tire inner tube. Yeah, make it better seal. Okay, let me do that. There you go. That'll keep the dirt out of that hole. I put a rubber around both inner tube rubber around the bottom hole, and won't go through the rubber on both sides. All right, that's pretty good. And I just got that nut hand tight there. I put a little spacer pipe because the threads didn't go all the way up, so I had to. Because if I make it too tight, I didn't want that bolt rattled around in there, let any dirt in. So that ought to keep it clean on the inside. That is. Okay, that job's done. And at least this ain't spinning around. This stays where I put it. So and if I need to adjust it, I can just take the bolt out, spin it where I need it, and then put the bolt back in. Yeah, works pretty good. One job finished. What else can I do today? This repair job on that, replacing that shaft, broken shaft with a homemade gizmo. Works pretty good. Okay. At least for now it worked. I'll know more when I keep using it. I just have to keep an eye on it. It's too windy to spray outside or out there, but in here it's not so bad. I think I killed over the last month or so since I started spraying for these carpenter bees. I think I got rid of most of them. There's still a few that keep coming in, and there's still some in the higher rafters. There's one up there. Yeah, I sprayed that the other day. I saw some holes. Yeah, looks like it went in. I'm gonna spray it again. I can't really get up there to spray it in the hole, but I can spray it around the hole. Yeah, I can't get close enough. I can't get up that high. So I've seen some holes on these upper rafters. I think since I've been spraying down here, they've been moving up. I got to figure out a way. But there's still a few that come in and try to look for another, make a nest, but I try to kill them as they fly around. It works pretty good. If I can give them a good dose of spray. Yeah, but I don't see as many flying around as I used to. Boy, it used to be really a lot. Now it's just a few here and there, and I'm going to keep touching them up as I go through the summer. But I got to figure out a way to treat the top rafters. That's where they're going now. I don't think they messed with them before too much. They concentrated on these lower ones. But I fixed those. Okay, I'm going to keep spraying when I see them. I gotta leave the sprayer out here and come back later, try again. Grass looks nice with the wind blowing the waves of grass. Yeah, waves of grass. Oh, turtle dove must have a nest over there. Yeah, it looks nice with the wind blowing the grass. Yeah, it's headed out now. Probably going to go to seed very soon. Look at all the white clover growing down there. I was going to mow it, but as long as there's no big weeds, I'm going to let it grow up. Yeah, it'll grow up tall. That way the cattle can eat it when they come back in the fall. And when I bring them back. Yeah, give them more to eat. Up there in the yard too, I might mow just enough to walk through it. That's it. Just like I did over here on this side of the house. That's a little path for myself. But the majority of it, I'm just going to let it grow. As long as it's not big weeds going to seed. If it's something the cattle can eat, I won't let it grow. Because they'll be back. Yeah, pretty windy today from the south. Winds from the south. But it feels good, especially when I'm sweating. I sprayed a few bees. I sprayed some holes too. When I see evidence of sawdust, I'll spray them. Okay. If I can get the spray on the bee, they die. I know they're going to die. So it's just a matter of time. I got to whittle them down, but there's always more bees coming in to attack look for a nest, I guess. Okay, I'll just have to, ongoing battle, I guess. I'll always keep fighting. Doing what I got to do. Alright, catch you later. It's a little windy, but I think I'm just going to cut the grass before I walk. The grass is getting tall again. I'm going to cut them weeds down in there too before they go to seed. Maybe I can get ahead of them. Yeah, I just mow where I got to walk. That's where I'm going to mow mostly. And the front yard. I got to mow the driveway because cows don't go in there. Can't see them too good, but I just noticed the cat had two kittens. Look at that, I can see them in there. Oh, there they are. I leave them alone. When you start touching them, the mama scares them away, or takes them away someplace. So I just leave them there. She's hiding under this plastic. That's pretty cool. Okay. All right. I'll leave you go, kittens. Pretty big. Oh well. You'll be wild. I ain't worried about you. I got Bud. Oh, your mama's probably gonna move you. As long as I don't touch you, actually. Oh, look at that one over there. It's got white feet. It's got white legs. Oh, look at that. What do they call those in the old days? Boots. Puss in Boots. Well, kitten. Well, if you're wild, you're wild. I ain't gonna worry about you. I like that one over there, though. Yeah. If I mess with him, she'll move him, and then I won't be able to find him again. So I'll just leave him alone. What's she got there, a mat? Oh, that's a screen. That's an old screen. I used to screen stuff with that. It's all rotten now. Well, she had two this time, huh? Last year she only had one, that Bud. Okay, I've got to go do some mowing with the lawnmower. Well, it's almost 1 p.m. on May 21, and it's already 86 degrees. But it's windy, so it's cooler. Feels cooler. Unless you're in the sun, then it's warmer again. Oh yeah, the wind is strong today. Well, I ran out of gas, I think. It just stopped. Coming down that hill, it stopped. I got everything else cut except right here. I want to make it pass along the fence, up and around. I'm not going to cut nothing in there, but I might cut around the trees and have a path along the garden there so I can walk around it. And I'm going to cut some around there so when them cucumbers and watermelons and everything start finding out, I'll have a place for them. So I won't cut nothing on that hill so much. I'll cut around those trees and along the fence, and I got to cut this little area here. Everything else I got cut, but I'm cutting this because of the weeds and the thistle. Yeah. Okay. Let me fill it up with gasoline, and I'll finish this job. It's all gassed up, and I even cleaned the air filter. Which reminds me, I gotta remind myself to see if I can buy a new air filter. It's pretty dirty. I need to get a new one. Okay, let's mow the rest. I think I'll go ahead and mow all this in here. Yeah, and that on that side too. Yeah, everything from that pear tree to that tree, everything on this side of it, I'm gonna mow just to keep it clean. The other side, I'm gonna let it grow up, as long as there's no big weeds. Oh, well, I'm done cutting grass. I just mowed the path that I made before, so it makes it easier for me to walk it. I also mowed that section. I wasn't able to mow that section last time when I mowed all that. But it was pretty thick, but I mowed it anyway. Yeah, there's a few obstacles in there, but I got through them. And I managed to, well, I mowed this, but I couldn't go any farther down the hill. There's a lot of, what do you call it? Thistle. Yeah, thistle down there, down that hill right there. Not too far down, but far enough where I couldn't get the lawnmower in because it's too steep. I was already sliding down while I was cutting that, so I was lucky I didn't get down too far. I would have had to pull myself out. Anyway, that's cut. I like to keep this cut because this is where a lot of the weeds grow. And then I cut this down, and I went all the way around, up the fence and around, and come down here and mowed that. And I mowed back from there, like the edge of the garden, well, from that tree to the pear tree. But I left a little spot in the middle there because there's a lot of good grass and what you call it, clover, white clover down in there. So I left that, just like I live this. I just mowed a path around the fence and around the walkways, and I'll take a look at that too. Anyway, at least I got done what I wanted to get done. As my dad would say, it was something to do. Something to do. Okay, and I cut along the back side of the garden because if those cucumbers start biting, I'm gonna let them go out that way. All right, let's go to the front. Look at all the berries in the ground. Lots of berries. Yeah. There's probably somebody coming along and eating them all. Anyway, I mowed this path there. I made up along there. I sprayed that, but a while back. But I still mowed the edge. Leaving this patch of clover, leaving that patch of clover. As long as there's no big weeds in it, that'll be a good forage for the cattle when they come back. But I mowed the road. So let's go out to the front, or west side. Yeah, I mowed the road. The areas that I drive or walk. Yeah. And I mowed a little bit up here on the edge. I just mowed the edge. Okay, let's go to the front. Yeah, there wasn't much to mow in here. And like I said, I just mowed the driveway. Oh, wind's still pretty strong. My ankles are getting weak. Yeah, I mowed all this through here. Yeah. I mowed this little section too. I didn't mow nothing on the side of the hill, but right here. I left that little patch of clover. I like that little patch of clover. I sprayed all those weeds there around the mailbox, so I'm hoping that it's going to take effect soon. I mowed all the front, in the front here. I call it my driveway. I mowed both sides of the road too. Yeah. I still got to figure out what I'm going to do with the side of that hill. The weeds are starting to get big. I mowed both sides on that way too, all the way to my boundary. Okay, let's back up in there now. Yeah, I just mowed her. Keep the weeds down in the front. Yeah, and here, nothing, there are no big weeds to worry about here. I just mowed along the fence, keep them clean. Less to mow when I bring the cattle back. And I mowed around the edge. I mowed a path through the middle there for me to walk. Yeah, I just made one pass in there so I can walk through there sometimes. Sometimes I go walk around, get something. I don't like walking through the tall grass. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that grow up, and as long as it's only grasses and short weeds. There's one of those cicadas flying. Flew right past me. Landed on this tree here. There he goes. Yeah, I'm not fast enough. Yeah. I mowed in here too. I left this because this will be good grazing for the cattle when they come back in the fall. I left that strip in the middle because I want the grass to go to seed. But I mowed around the edge just so I can walk through there sometimes if I need to. Then I mowed around here too, around the edge by the fence and by the pond, all the way down by the pond like it is over there. I made some islands of grass, I guess you say. An island here, an island here, an island over that way. Yeah. But I cut all this off in the middle because it's most of them weeds. Weeds and thistle is in there. Okay. Okay. I was wrong about this mulberry. It does have a seed. It does have berries on it, but only these two. 3, 4, yeah. Very small. There's hardly, I don't see any others. I mean, let me look some more. I never thought this had berries on it before. There's a few more out here. They're a little green and red. Not very big though. There's 2 trees in here. The one that when it was small, then this one here, this first one here was small. Yeah, it never had any berries on it. The one that had the berries was bigger. The one that's leaning over on the other side of this big one, it was the biggest one before until a storm blew it over. But it looks like some of it's still growing over there. So it's still rooted and growing. I wonder if some of those branches are reaching out over through here. I wonder. I don't see any berries on this other one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go take it. Yeah, I bet that tree that's leaning way over there, its branches reached out over to here. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. See this tree here that's growing that way? Yeah, that's the one that, I don't know how much of it is alive, but I'm pretty sure that bottom one is alive, and it's got berries on this side. See all those berries there? I can't get to them because they're over the water, but yeah, That's the one that produces the berries. That's in there. I still think they're male and female. That's what I think. The females produce the berries and the males don't. But I do see a little berry up there. Little bitty red berry. Yeah, and that's coming off of this tree here. So when this was young, this tree was already big. But after the storm knocked it down, I guess this one decided to grow more, or was able to grow more. Yeah, I don't see no berries up there. That few maybe. So it can produce berries, but it don't. The ones that produce berries is right there. Look at that. I can't get close enough to get them. Maybe if I crawl out on that log, but maybe I'll do that later. There's plenty in there. There's plenty of berries up there. But it's all grown on this one tree here. Oh, wait a minute. The leaves are different. Oh, I didn't notice that. Oh, the leaves are different. These leaves, yeah, these leaves are different shape. These are different shape. I'm gonna fall down here. Yeah, this one with the berries on it, it's growing out of this. It's growing out of this tree here, that branch. I'll be careful I don't slip into the underneath there. Yeah, yeah, that's better. Get away from that. Yeah. Yeah, anyway. This old tree is still producing some berries. But this bigger one, now, when it was smaller, it wasn't. And it's still not. It's got different leaves. I gotta go check the leaves on the tree by the house. Anyway, okay. Alright, that's all. Yeah. I'm over by the big maple tree by the barn. Oh, nice, shady. Nice cool breeze. Look at the grass blowing in the wind. Ah, it feels good. Yeah, this is where I cut some paths so I can walk around through here and check stuff. Take photos and videos. Ah. Okay. Also motor around over here. Okay. That's about all I'm going to do today, I think. I thought about driving down to the big pasture, but I think it's too soon to tell about the spray. Yeah. We'll see. I might drive down there. It's too windy to do anything else. Just walk around the house. Okay. I'll catch you later. Yeah, now I got a nice clean path to walk when I want to walk to the barn. Yeah. And if I want to walk across, I got a boat across the front there. I can walk around to the other gate if I need to walk around that way. And then, yeah, that mulberry right there, that's got berries on it this year. I'm going to let that grow. I'm going to check its leaves, see their shape. Yeah, the ones that have berries have different shaped leaves. Although this one's got, that's weird, this one's got one of those leaves. But then some of them have this kind of leaf here. Or there's a good example. That's still a leaf. Yeah. Weird. I'll pick some of these berries. No, I may have gotten too close to the spray the other day. So I'm just going to leave these alone. But it's growing. Come on, let's go. There's a couple of, oh, there's the other trees out. Yeah, I was able to mow. I always mow here anyway, but I was able to mow there. I did mow this section right here before. Too wet, I think. Yeah, but I didn't mow nothing here. It's too short. That's mostly clover or grass. I don't see no big weeds. And I left that down there too. Grass and clover. But I cleaned this out, mowed that, so if watermelon and stuff want to vine out, I'll get them to vine that way. Okay. That's it. Okay. I need to rest now. Yeah. Clean all this up here because I walk through here all the time. Yeah. I mowed up that way too. Just for fun. Just to have a place to walk. And here too. And I mowed the top of the hill because of the weeds. Okay. I'm tired. Look at those apples. Yeah. Look at the weight of the apples. They're even small. Look at they're weighing their limbs down. Yeah, I'm kind of frustrated doing something ate my sweet potatoes off. Right there. That one and that one for sure. Yeah, they nibbled them right off. And I saw some footprints in there. I think it was deer. That's what I'm guessing. That's probably because the fences are off there. Well, even when the fences are on, they jump over them anyway. At least I got kamungai growing over there. There. And there and there. Yeah. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. And then I got 2 in that end, but I also planted some more in the middle there. In the end of the middle of the end. Okay, I'll have to keep an eye on them sweet potatoes, see what else eats them. Maybe some other bug that eat them, I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot easier when since I took that landscaping logs out that were in there, where I got the lawnmower stuck in them. I got the lawnmower stuck right about there because there was lamps there. I thought I could go in and pull out, but there's a hump there that I got stuck on. Anyway, there's some nice white clover growing there on both sides of the sidewalk, so I left that. But I mowed everything else so I could walk. Okay. I'll have to catch you later. I need to go and clean up, get something to eat and drink, and cool off too. Even though the wind's blowing, I'm still sweating out here. But maybe I'll snack on some berries. Yeah, I was going to check the leaves on this one. Now this one is different. Now this one has the irregular leaves. That's weird. Must be maybe there's different varieties of them. Yeah. I don't know where I got this. I got this from a neighbor of my dad down by the farm. Yeah. I can't record and eat at the same time. Okay. Catch you later. While I was picking, so many berries up there. I picked what I could from the bottom. Yeah. Berries are good. Once I start eating them, they're just hard to pick. They're so small. Half of them fall off before I can get a hold of them. But while I was in there, I almost stumbled across something I laid there years ago. Frame for a wooden picnic table. Looks like the bottom is. That's the bottom here. Right there. That's the bottom, and that's the bottom on that side. This is where the table part bolts to, and that side. And this bolts underneath, looks like it needs a new end. And the seats go there on each side. Yeah, I remember that. I had a cable, but then the wood rotted. I never did fix it or rebuild it. I should rebuild it. I need to buy some lumber first, though. We'll see. I don't normally eat outside except for when I'm eating berries. Okay. That's enough about that. I just want to get it out of the weeds so I don't trip on it again. Look at the trees blowing in the wind and the grass. Oh, I like this shot. I like this view. Look at the trees. Oh, yeah, feels good. With a little sweat, it feels good. Yeah, that's a nice view too. Look at those trees back there, blowing in the wind. Ooh, some of them are already blowing. Some of them are already blowing there, ain't they? They're already moving. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna end it here for now. I might come out later after I freshen up, clean up. I mean, I'm all itchy now. It's sweaty. Even with the breeze, I'm still sweating. Okay, I'll catch you later. This is what happens when you pick mulberries. You get mulberry stain on your fingers. Okay. That's it. Kittens are in there by themselves. Mama's not around. But I don't want to touch them. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to tame them down, but if I touch them, the mama's going to move them. So I'll just let them be. If they want to be friendly, they can be friendly. If not, they can fend for themselves. Okay. That's all. Okay, kittens. You saw me, so you're already pretty old. I didn't even know she was pregnant. Okay, well, she'll probably bring them up to eat the food. Oh, she's meowing. I better get out of the way from them. Well, it's just after 7 p.m. and it's cooled down to about 82. Wind's still gusty, but it feels better out here now. I'm all cleaned up and I feel better. Yeah. Yeah. I was going to water the garden, but I think it's going to rain, so I'm going to wait and see. It might rain tonight. Okay, I'm going to go out to the west side, see what's going on in there with those clouds. Yeah, it's clouding up over to the west. Yeah. Yeah, it might rain. I'm going to check the radar when I go in. Yeah, yard's all cleaned up now. Or at least this part of it. There's a few bees buzzing around. Yeah. I'll be working on them all summer, or whenever I see them. Every day I'll probably, if I see them, I'm gonna put the sprayer on and spray a few bees. I'll whittle them down one at a time. And I'll spray the holes that I see sawdust. I'll spray the holes. Okay, with the permethrin and peppermint and what's the other one? Lemongrass oil. Yeah. Okay, well, I won't be able to see the sunset tonight with them clouds over there. So I'll go check the radar and see what that's gonna look like. See if anything's coming my way. But it looks like it's clouding up back there on the west. So I'll wait and see if I get rain tonight. Alright, that'll be it for today. I said it's about 7:15 p.m. right now on May 21. So I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Well, there's some storms out in Missouri across the Mississippi. Way over there. So if it's headed this way, it's going to be a long time before it gets there. Yeah. It's got to go pretty far. From there all the way over to this area. Yeah, that's gonna, well, we might get some rain then tonight. I'll have to keep my eyes on the radar. I'll be checking it on now and then. Alright, I guess that's all for now. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Alright, catch you later. Or no, catch you on the next one. Bye.